I've already put some foundation on Erica's face. I'm using the Morphe M439 brush to blend it in. This brush can be used for foundation, concealer, anything to do with liquids. All you're gonna do is you're just gonna use this to blend it in. Because it's a dense brush, it's gonna buff everything into the skin and look natural. Next, to set her under eye and the rest of her face, I'm going to use the 06 PC palette by Morphe. And I'm going to use these two colors. This palette is really good because it could be used for all skin tones. And I'm going to be using the M179 brush. And all you're going to do is you're just going to pat some on. I like to mix these two colors. And you're just going to set it under her eyes like that. This is going to brighten her under eyes and give her that highlighted effect that Kim Kardashian has. And I'm just going to take a more neutral color that's closer to her skin tone to set the rest of her face. What's good about these palettes is that they're very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. After we set the under eyes, we're going to add a little bit of dimension to her face, and I'm going to use the 06 PW palette for that. Again, this one's really good for all skin tones. You can use the color that works best for you. You just need to go a shade or two lighter than your skin tone. And basically, I'm gonna use the Morphe M459 brush for this. And I'm gonna mix these two colors, and I'm just gonna go from the top of her ear to the corner of her lip to give her face a little bit of dimension and warmth. This could be used to contour, bronze, whatever you please. It could even be used to set the face. I'm going to do the same on the other side. A cool tip to tell your customers is to make the kissy face, the duck face, and then you just follow the line. So it makes it easier. And this brush makes it easier because it's very dense and it's a flat top brush, so it's really easy to get that contour on fleek. I'm going to do a little bit on her forehead and just a little bit under the chin. So nowadays we have that highlighter on fleek thing going on. So I'm going to use the Miss Yiffy highlighter. This is the rainbow highlighter. And I'm going to use the Morphe 310 brush. This is a very good highlighting brush. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the colors like this on the brush. And I'm just going to go on top right here. Just lightly. So it gives it a little bit more dimension and more of a pop. So Erica, can you look that way for us? Thank you. So it gives it that nice highlight. And you can even do a little bit on the nose. And look. So I'm using the Wonder Brow for Erica's eyebrows. I'm using brunette for her, and this is very good because it's waterproof. And you can just use the applicator and just draw along the line of the eyebrows to give it more shape and dimension and fill in anywhere you don't have hair. Also, another thing that's great about the Wonder Brow is that you can also use it to set your brows and they won't move. So you don't have to buy extra products. It's like a one in all. So we carry the 350M and the 350S. This one's all matte, this one's all shimmer. You can use these palettes to get an easy daytime look or a very nice dramatic nighttime look. So because Erica has to stay at work till 9 o'clock, we're not going to be doing a very dramatic look, but we're going to be doing a simple everyday look. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M224 and the Morphe M330. This is a very good blending brush. Amazing for the crease, for the outer corner. You can use it, and I'll show you how to use it. And this one is really good to apply the color all over the lid. Because it's synthetic, it applies the color very pigmently. So I'm just going to be using the matte palette first, and you can just grab any brown shade, and I'm going to get you to close your eyes, and you're just going to go on the crease, just like that, very lightly. Just like a subtle hint, like wash of color. because that's going to be our transition color. And you're just going to use the 330 brush to blend it all into the crease. You could go as dramatic as you want or as simple as you want. That's totally up to you. And also when selling these products to clients, we can say that you get a lot of colors in one palette. And so you don't have to have multiple palettes or different eyeshadows. You can just have everything in one. And then I'm going to use the 224. And I'm going to go into the shimmer palette and I'm going to grab like a champagne color. And I'm going to put that all over her lid. Just like that. And that's going to give her a little bit of a pop. And it's going to make her look more awake. Because she has to do a lot of shipments. Now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. And the good thing about the synthetic brush is that it gets all the product on the eyelid, so you're not wasting any product. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and I'm just going to grab a very light color from the matte palette and I'm just going to do that right under the brow bone. And that's going to give it a little bit of a pop as well. Okay, so next we're going to be using the Wonder Kiss. This is basically a lip plumper. It's going to make Erica's lips look more volumized, fuller. So it's going to be like a lip job at home at your fingertips. So with the Wonder Kiss, it comes with two devices, I want to say. This one's the lip gloss and this one's the booster. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this cap off. And then over here, there's 3 different levels of how plump and voluminous you want your lips to be. So depending on how much you want it to be, you're just gonna first you're gonna open this and you're gonna shake it in, mix it all for about 10 seconds or so. And then what you're gonna do is you're basically just gonna take this and you're just gonna inject in however much you want. And then you're just gonna shut it back and you're gonna mix it together. Because Erica doesn't want crazy full lips today. We're just gonna stick to level 1 and we're just gonna apply this all over her lips. So you can leave the Wonder Kiss on by itself or you can apply lipstick or lip gloss or anything on top. We're just gonna evenly apply this all over her lip. So your lips are gonna tingle. So how does it feel?
It feels tingly, it feels cold.
But don't worry, that's just, it means it's working. So don't worry about that. If that happens, if people ask you, go like, it's gonna be a little bit of a tingle, a little bit of a tickle, a little bit of like numbness, but that just means it's working. So we're almost done with the makeup look. Now we have lips. So we sell ColourPop. There's many different colors that come in the ColourPop range. And we also sell the Kylie Jumi lipstick. So this one, honestly, the thing I love about it, it looks so gorgeous. Like, look at this. It has like a rose. I don't know if you guys can see this. Nope, still not zooming. There we go. But basically this lipstick is really good because it moisturizes, it prevents it from oxidation, and it brightens and shines the lip. So you don't have to keep on touching it up. It'll stay on all day. And it's very moisturizing on the lips. So I'm just gonna go over. I'm just gonna add. And it has a very hint like of color, which is really good. So it's not too dramatic. I'm just gonna apply that all over her voluminous, plumped lips. As you guys can see, like they already looked very plumped and it looks really nice. So this is the full makeup tutorial. We used all Morphe palettes. If a lot of people don't want to buy all the brushes individually, it also comes in a kit. I believe this is $29.99 and it comes with 7 brushes. So they can get this as well. But it's very easy to achieve any daytime, nighttime look with the collection we have here at Showcase. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to email myself, Shemaim, at store070 or anybody else, and I will be very happy to answer any of your questions.